Hi everybody, time for the digital marketing news this week. Let's dive into it. So the first story is IndexNow attributed for 7% of new URL clicks inside of Bing. That's more than 16 million websites that use IndexNow, and they publish more than 1.2 billion URLs every single day. So if you're not using IndexNow, you should. They also have a WordPress plugin that you can use that's going to get your URLs indexed in Bing right away. Next story, Yoast 19.5 is causing errors. So you need to upgrade to 19.5.1 or your website could experience a fatal error. So be really careful with that. Next story, US teens are ditching Facebook for YouTube. This is a big deal, everybody. We're seeing quite a big shift. So Pew Research surveyed Americans aged 13 to 17, and they found that younger folks in the US prefer video apps opposed to Facebook. Now, back in 2015, 71% of teens reported using Facebook. That number is now 32%, so a huge change there. Almost all teens on the other side, 95% use YouTube. In fact, more of them use YouTube than any other app. 3/4 of teens say that they visit YouTube daily, and 41% say they visit it several times per day. Teens also like Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat more than Facebook. So really interesting to see this big shift. More news on Facebook in just a second. There's some other stuff going on there that might counteract this just a little bit. Next story, TikTok is becoming a search platform for younger audiences. Now the Google senior vice president came out and he said that it's something like 40% of young people, when they're looking for a place for lunch, they don't go to Google Maps or search, they go to TikTok or Instagram. So TikTok, we're seeing it evolve into a search engine, and a lot of younger demographic people are using these apps for pretty much everything, including trying to find a place to go and eat or a place to visit. Next story, YouTube is now allowing users to comment with a video. So if you would like to respond to a comment inside of YouTube with a video, you now can for the first time. Next, this is big news. Instagram is now allowing cross-posting to Facebook. So you can post an Instagram reel, and then you can select to share that to your Facebook Reels as well, and that goes into the Facebook feed. This is getting a lot of distribution. Facebook has came out and said that they want to see more video content. This is because of that earlier news that we talked about, where these other sites are really gaining from having access to all this video content. So make sure to use this cross-posting feature. It's going to get you a lot more exposure with your video content in Facebook. Additionally, Instagram is adding a few new features such as add yours stickers, so users can post a reel in response to yours, additional insights, and the ability to schedule reels on Facebook. Instagram says they're launching these new features now. Next, Snapchat has reached 1 million subscribers. Now keep in mind, when I say that, I mean paid subscribers on Snapchat Plus. Additionally, Snapchat announced new features for Snapchat Plus subscribers, those being post story replies, post view emoji, a Bitmoji background, and app icons. Snapchat Plus is available for $3.99 per month, much like Twitter Blue, which is similar. So we're seeing these social media sites starting to charge more for premium features. YouTube also has some things similar to this as well. Next, Google comes out and says clicking on your site listing inside of Google will not improve your ranking. Final story this week, Google says they understand when sources agree on a fact together. How crazy is that? That's it for the digital marketing news this week. Leave a comment below, leave a like. I always appreciate it, and I will see you next week. Have a good one. Goodbye.